Okay, you can hear me. Okay, we can hear me now. Hi, Marie. Good morning. How are you feeling? Do you need to go rest? I totally understand if you need to go rest. I'm trying to figure out where to set that earbud down. I don't even know. Don't even need it right now. Brr. I hope you're not getting sick too. Okay. I gotta focus. So I'm so excited. Guess what? Okay, come on. Come on, little switch. You can do it. Everything's still plugged in. I see the green light. I pressed the button. I gotta probably add a new something, I'm sure, at this point. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know what's up with OBS, but I have to add a new video capture device every time now. No, we don't want the webcam on. We do not want the webcam on. Okay, did that do it? No, that didn't do it either. All right, let's okay, hold on, before let me check the properties because the why? Let's go with add an existing. There we go. For some reason, video capture device number 2 is working today. Like I said, this is getting to be every day now. Or every time we go to stream, we've got to add a new video capture device. Why? I can't tell you. No idea why. Makes no sense. I mean, it should be the same one every single time. But again, who am I? I guess I'll just delete these other ones. Because that makes complete sense. OBS, absolute sense. Oh yeah, we'll just keep adding them later, I suppose. Okay, I gotta get that under the layer. Did we do it? We did it, right? Right. Oh, because I locked it, that's not doing a single thing. Nah, it's fine. Gonna lock it back, because it's totally fine. But we're gonna delete video capture device number 7. And there is not that many video capture devices. It's the same one. The same one. Makes no sense. Okay, at least now we can see the game. Gosh. I love that y'all just roll with it. Y'all are amazing. I really appreciate it. And good morning, Lion. I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you both so much for being here this morning. I know it's an extra one, and so it's to make up for Friday night, but at least it's a villager search, I guess. I don't know. Are y'all okay with watching that? Do y'all like villager searches? I don't know if that's weird or not. I know a lot of content creators do it. I don't know if people actually like it or not. No idea, can't tell you. Yay! Lena mentioned me in her story. And Jen did too, which is interesting. I'm reading something. Somebody sent me something. Alright. Those are cute. Those are cute. I'll need to I had to quit looking. So funny enough, I posted that that I had a commission made, and now I'm getting an influx of, "Hi, would you like a commission done?" Like, I've been looking for months, and now everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Like, I could use this information like months ago, you know? Wait, what story? I think I lost my concentration. Be sure to take your meds, friends. I took mine, they haven't kicked in yet. Good morning, Jared. How are you? How are you? Good morning. It's good to see you. Bombs party. Okay. Alright, so, you know, gotta do the do. Give me just a second. Let me... That's like one too many ads. Paste the link. I hope it works. I never really know if anybody even sees anything on Instagram. Like, is it weird to post that we're live on Instagram? You think anybody cares? I probably should be posting in like self-promotion, but I don't know. I'm going about this totally the wrong way. I'm sure. I'm very sure. Do the space. I think this is what people are doing when they are when they've got their starting screen up, and here I am on stream trying to talk and still doing things. Like, it's ridiculous. You guys love it. What can I say? You wouldn't be here if it wasn't a train wreck, right? That's the fun part. So, oh, that's so cute. It's a gaming accessory. They call it a gaming accessory. It basically is this extra large, like, mouse pad. So my friend, a dear friend of ours, last Christmas gave my SO one, and I love it. It's like a vintage looking, like OG Dragon Ball, like all of the characters, and it is huge. It is huge. It's almost like 3 feet long, and I'm mad because it's got it over in his office, and I don't ever get to see it very often anyway. But oh, but I like this too. Whatever this is going on here, it's like this neon thing. That's awesome. I saved it. I wonder. Oh, that is so cool. It's V1 Tech. It says buy one get one. It's a oh, there it is. It's a plexiglass poster. But it looks like it's neon. That's pretty dope. I don't know how they do that, but like there's this, they show this one, it's a little kitty eating ramen. That is cute. That is cute. Sorry. I am still that weirdo. I still love still love Instagram. Oh my goodness. And like right below that, I saw somebody posted like they've recreated like the new Netflix show Wednesday in Animal Crossing, and I'm living for it. Has anybody watched the show Wednesday yet? Y'all, we binge watched it. Like, I don't even know how we watched all the episodes so fast, because we literally were watching Rings of Power, and I was telling my SO. So funny story before we get started. Let me tell you this. Okay, so when me and my SO first got together, he was like, oh, you haven't seen Lord of the Rings? And I was like, yeah, no, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Because my family was like super uber religious, and like, yeah, that's like got wizards and all that sort of stuff, and like they were not having it. And so anyway, sorry, I stopped for just a second because I thought Alexi had like a promote yourself channel. I don't know, I feel weird. Do I need to like, side note, if somebody has self-promote, is that weird? Can I just go in there and promote myself? You know? I'm gonna test this with I hope Ernie's okay. I feel weird. Yeah, I know that's what it's for, you know? Like what you said, Marie, just I feel weird about it. I shouldn't feel weird about it, should I? I should just be off to get a bunch of pings, because I'm sure that all of us are like part of the same well, you might not, because self-promotion I can't do like an at everyone, which I think that's rude to go and be atting people in somebody else's server. So Jared, I'm gonna post in yours. Okay, I hope you guys understand, I'm still learning how to do this. Like, what's the etiquette for a streamer? What is, you know, what I need to be doing so that everybody can come join us? I mean, you know, things like that. I'm still learning. Y'all just just ignore me. Ignore me. I'm nobody. Just ignore me. Okay, I'm looking at. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm not over it. I'm feeling a weird way about it, so I'm gonna stop there and call it good. Okay, so anyway, let me finish this story. Back to Lord of the Rings. So I was hyped about it. I was like, yeah, let's watch Lord of the Rings. I've wanted to see it, never seen it, never had an opportunity to read the book, because clearly that was also a big no-no, was to read anything that, you know, wasn't the Bible. Which I'm not saying, if that's how you feel that you should live your life, please by all means do that. I spent nearly a decade just very locked down in a very rigid set of expectations and rules, and I'm not like, oh, I just went buck wild when I left. No, I didn't. I went to college. I supported myself. I worked 2 jobs. I did go out on occasion. I hung out with friends. I was able to immerse myself in our generation's culture. So that was, on the other hand, I mean, looking back now, I'm like, dude, I was an anthropologist even back then. I was more worried about culture. What am I missing? What is, you know? And I tell you what, oops, there just went that. The controller slid off my leg. I was trying to grab a blanket because now I'm getting cold. But it's like, it's gonna be, I can't even tell you what it's gonna be today. Yesterday it was like a high of 70 because it was that cool here because we had tornadoes and stuff come through last night. Like, we had really, really bad weather. I'm sure after I got to looking at it, it looked like it was a huge system that came through. Anyway, back to Lord of the Rings. I digress. I'm gonna digress right back to that. So Lord of the Rings. All right, so talks me into it, hypes it up. He's like, oh yeah, it's great. You're gonna love it. And I was like, okay, so like how many movies? Like, yeah, there's like a bunch of movies. I was like, awesome, because you know, I once I get to start to watching something, like I want to watch all of it, you know, get the full experience, see it all, listen, you know, really understand what's going on. And I didn't get a chance to read the books, so I was missing that. Come to find out later, my husband didn't read the books either, so there's that. And so anyway, like he talked me into it and he hyped it up and we started watching it, and then I'm like 10 hours into it and I'm like, the storyline is great when there is storyline. I'm like, I looked at him and I said, you just talked me into watching 10 hours of walking, didn't you? And he just laughed and he's like, I've never heard it put like that. And I'm like, yeah, because that's all they've done. It's like, well, when are they gonna get to Mordor? Who's got the ring at this point? Like, all I see now, granted, it is some beautiful scenery, beautiful vistas. Not gonna lie, the directing was good, the storyline is fantastic. It's a really great immersive story, and I did enjoy it, but my joke for the whole entire time since then is he talked me into watching 10 hours of walking. And then to top that off, you know what he did? He fell asleep through my, like, 80% of it. 8 of that hours, he was sleeping while I was sitting there watching this movie, and I'm like, oh my god, they're still walking. They are still walking. Why are they still walking? These people are wizards and elves. Aren't they like fast and can like teleport? Why are they walking? So, and I, you know, the Rings of Power have been out for a while, and I don't know why it took us so long to realize, oh, they're on Amazon Prime. So we started watching them over like Thanksgiving, because over this past week before Thanksgiving, because my SO was off of work. He'd taken some time off so that he didn't keep racking up and losing time off, his PTO, paid time off. And I literally told him, he was like, well, do you want to watch the Rings of Power? And I said, yes, I do. And he was like, are you sure? And I said, yes, and I'm like, how many episodes in it? He's like, 8. And I said, okay, how long are they each? And he said, they're about an hour each. And I was like, great. So now you've talked me into watching 8 more hours of walking. It's gonna be a total of 18 hours of walking that you've talked me into. And he just laughed because it's just kind of a running joke. But I kid you not, anytime anybody asks me if I've seen Lord of the Rings, I literally answer with, yes, I've watched 10 hours of walking. Now I'm gonna add the Rings of Power to it, like, yes, I've watched it all, 18 hours of walking. So that's my experience with Lord of the Rings. You didn't like it, Marie? I mean, the acting so far in the Rings of Power is pretty good. It did finally answer some questions for me, because I'm like, well, where do the elves go? Like, when they go to, like, I don't know where they're going, but like when what's her face, Elrond's daughter, Arwen Evenstar, that's her name, right? Anyway, like from way back, I'm like, where do they go? What is this? Like, are they really dying? They say they're going to like a land that they can never come back from. I'm like, yeah, that pretty much sounds like the afterlife, but who am I? I may have lost something in translation because I didn't read the books, which hindsight's 20, hindsight, I'm kind of like, I don't know about reading. I don't know if I want to add more hours of than reading about people walking. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just my weird take on it, which is neither here nor there. I'm sorry. If you love Lord of the Rings and the Rings of Power, I mean no disrespect, because I do think that it is a well-told story, and I am enjoying the Rings of Power. And right now, we've only watched like 3 or 4 episodes because, to be fair, to circle back to another thing, I didn't realize that Wednesday had dropped on the 28th, and like we watched all of those. Like I'm a Wednesday Addams person. Like Wednesday Addams is like my spirit animal. Like I didn't realize like how much I'm so much like Wednesday Addams. But I really enjoyed it. My favorite scene so far from Wednesday is the dance, like when they go to the dance. It is hilarious and awesome to me all at the same time. Like I love it. Like I love it. And if you've seen it, then you know, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay. But it was pretty good. The writing is, I kind of expected more from it, because I am glad that they Villager Search turns into a review of the Netflix show Wednesday. This is where we're at now. If you like the Addams Family, and if you like Wednesday Addams and that whole like aesthetic, you'll love it, because they did stay very, very consistent visually, and I loved that. The character for Wednesday did evolve a lot, in for me in an unexpected way. Like I was kind of hoping, but they went with it how I figured that they would go with it. So there's that. All right, so we have a housing kit. We are at the point now, everybody, we're at the point now that we can start finishing up. Eugene has moved in from the campsite. You did. At least you got that tidbit. I hope it'll hold everybody through. But yeah, no, I really did enjoy Wednesday. I was like, I want to say, so my SO was very sure on the whole like whodunit, and I was like, yeah, but I feel like it's too obvious. like they're trying to do it for the thinking crowd. Like I don't even know. That's like not even a thing, you know. But now I will let me tell you about a hidden gem. But then I have some bad news. So at night we've been watching like an episode at night of Archive 81. I know it's been out for a while, and we kept putting off watching it. And I was like, I really want to watch this. And so y'all, Archive 81 was so good. It was so good. It was extremely like I had no idea where they were going with it. I'm like, what are we doing here? Is it ghosts? Is it aliens? I don't even know. And I mean, even till the end, like we still couldn't figure out what was like, you know, like the whole, again, the whodunit, which it sounds like it's a murder mystery. It's not. It's like a thriller. Sahara quit sleeping on the job. Anyway, and then here's the bad news. So I looked up, because I knew it'd been out for a while, and I was really enjoying it. And I think my SO really enjoyed it too, because we were talking about it. Like we were like, yeah, let's watch this. And I was like, yeah, which, you know, it gets to a point where you're like, I don't even know what we can watch anymore. You know, like, like, you know how when you get to that point to where you're like, you feel like you've watched everything on Netflix and Hulu and Prime, you know, like all the streaming, and you're like, I don't even know if I'm in the mood for anything, and then you end up like watching a bunch of YouTubers or a streamer ranting about and not doing anything except walking around their island, because this is where we're at. I'm kidding. So, but anyway, I looked it up, and because I wanted to see if there was going to be a second season of Archive 81. There's not. It was not renewed for another season. I'm so mad about that right now. Like I can't even, because it was so good. In my opinion, it was really, really good. I have been, I guess it's because here recently, like since Halloween, like I've really gotten into, because they put out like all of the, you know, all the good horror, you know, for October. And I've gotten into like found footage, Blair Witch Project sort of stuff this year, because I'm like gore, slasher, like zombie movies are my absolute favorite. I love zombie movies. I am a huge Walking Dead fan. I've got 4 compendiums of all of the graphic novels of The Walking Dead. I religiously watched The Walking Dead when it first came out. And then I kind of quit watching it after Glenn left the show, because my SO was like, I'm out. He was like, nope, I'm out. Nope, I'm out. Well, that was his favorite character. And I was like, I like them all. Oh, dude, I cannot tell you how mad I was that Glenn left the show. But anyway, from what I understand, it's either just ended or it is about to end. Like, I think it's already ended, like permanently, like the final season, the final episode of the final season, I think has already happened. And I'm several episodes behind on that. Glenn was a character that wasn't even actually in the Walking Dead graphic novels. Glenn and Daryl, no, Glenn was, I think Glenn was, I'd have to go back and look at the graphic novels, but Glenn's just a character that is a huge fan favorite, and that was my SO's favorite character on the show. I can see his face, but I can't remember the actor's name who played Glenn. But actually, yeah, no, Glenn, I'm pretty sure Glenn was in the graphic novels, but like, I'm thinking, that once they got to Herschel's farm, like, Glenn and Maggie stayed together, and like that was it in the graphic novels. Oh, now it's gonna bug me. Okay, hold on, I have to get my phone. Okay, so Glenn was the Korean character. He was a delivery guy in Atlanta, and when it was Glenn was the first person that Rick met when he first woke up after being in a coma. And so Norman Reedus played Daryl Dixon, wasn't even a character in the graphic novels at all. He, funny enough, Stephen Yeun is Glenn Rhee in the show. Yeah, he had a blue ball cap. I remember him having a blue ball cap, and he was like, dude, run. And the other guy was like, what? And like Rick was like, what? And he was like, run, follow me, come on, let's go. But let's see. Anyway, so Daryl Dixon isn't an actual character in the graphic novels. Norman Reedus, who was in Boondock Saints, and also a model way before that. He came and he read for the part of his brother in the show, Merle. But they didn't want him for Merle, and they liked him so much that they wrote in a whole entire character. And I kid you not, for a long time, it was like, if you guys take out Daryl, we will revolt. And I remember that because I was like one of those people. I loved Daryl's character. They did fantastically for Daryl's character. With the growth and seeing the character development with Daryl was fantastic. And I love Merle, because Merle, the actor that plays Merle, he was like, he's the redneck you love to hate. I was like, that is accurate. But yeah, see, like that's my speed. Walking Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Zombieland, I loved Zombieland. Zombieland 1 and 2, top tier, like horror comedy. I love those. Love them. They were so good. Okay, now let me shut up about about television. Okay, so we have do I even have a poll? Yeah, should have a poll. I've got my pockets ready to go on a villager hunt. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 42 tickets. 42 tickets. And I had to get out a ton of money to pay Nook for our house. Our house is fully upgraded, like as in all the rooms. And I'm getting the first storage expansion. Hey, you want to leave? Do you want to leave, Moose? You wanna leave there, buddy? It'd be nice. Okay, so I can do. Good luck with that, Brett Favre. Okay, hold on. Let me check Tiny One real quick. He's still sleeping. He slept really good last night. I think it was because of all of the rain and everything. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is about the rain, but all right, hold on. I need to unzip something, so I'm gonna mute real quick. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. So what I did is, I carry around my amiibos with me in my quote-unquote hard shell case, because I try to take my Switch with me when we go over to my in-laws house, because Tiny One absolutely ignores me. He's all about Nana. So I pulled out my amiibos. So this is what I was thinking. I was thinking that Etoile would be a great villager. And we've got Chelsea. I have the Sanrio, so we've got Etoile, Chai, Chelsea, Toby, Marty, Rilla, and those are my Sanrio. They're the Sanrio amiibos. You know who's in the packs. We've all seen them. They've been out like, what, 2 years now? So what do we think about Etoile and Chelsea? What do we think? What do we think? So we're still gonna do the villager search, but I'm thinking I'd like to try and maybe see about moving out Moose by inviting a villager, inviting a campsite villager. So I won a while back. I won from Ronnie Crossing a pack of amiibos, and in that pack I got Tom Nook, Zoe. Zoe is it looks like yeah, for a second there it looks like Zoe is first of all, Zoe is like what color is that? Not, I guess it's more cerulean. Yeah, it's kind of turquoisey. Anteater. I've got Petrie, the cute little scientist mouse. We've got Fret, the very yellow dog. Chabwick. That's gonna be a hard pass for me. And Quinn, the really, really pretty, like purple lavender eagle. Quinn's really pretty. And those are my real. These are my real amiibos. Well, the only ones that I have actually bought so far are the Sanrios. And I have my DIY ones right here. I bought the coins to make the amiibos. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I don't want the amiibo police to come get me. That's not a real thing. Gosh. Poofy, shut up. It's not a real thing. Okay, so I still have a bunch of blank ones. I'm trying to pull out the ones that I've already made and see, because I've forgotten who is on these coins, these NFT coins. Okay, so I did get a bunch of, I did make a bunch of NPCs, and then I even got a sticker book, and I put their little stick faces on these coins. So let's see, we've got they're labeled, but they don't have the stickers. I've got Ruby, the cute little white bunny with the red eyes. We've got Cherry. We've got Bones. We've got Tabby. Stitches. Tiffany, she's a very like burlesque French looking white bunny. Like her and Monique, I tell you what, if I ever do a spicy island, Tiffany and Monique, they're gonna hang out in a red light district. Ignore me, I'm sorry. Y'all didn't hear anything. So here's Olive. She is she's a bear cub. Kind of looks a lot like Maple, but more like a drab olive color. There you go. Super cute. I think normal. Got Lolly, Lucky, Kiki, Pecan, Poppy, Gigi, Lily, Blair, Marcel. Dang it, I forgot I had Marcel. I'd have had him on TirkRTreat. So Marcel, Blair, Kiki, Lucky. Now remember, we're trying to have like white, pink, pink, white villagers, clearly so that they just blend in with everything. Lily, such a cutie, so pretty. I've absolutely forgotten what Gigi looks like. Poppy and Pecan, love them. They're both like reddish looking. The pecans, yeah, no, they're both squirrels, red squirrels, which they would be cute. They would be cute. We may, but I got a whole list. Let's see. Let me pull that up real fast. Remember? I remembered. We made a list. Okay, so before we get started, real fast, we are going to review our list. That way we don't get sidetracked. Really? Naomi is? Is she the one with the weird eyes that freaks everybody out? I think she is. She's a cow. Isn't Naomi a cow? Okay, so here is the list. It's a lot, my friends. It's a lot. And then I tried separating by species and I gave up. So, Fang, Whitney, Hans, Flurry, Diana, Deirdre, Rudy, Shino. We have Shino. Let me put a little checkity check mark or a little thumbs up. We've got Shino already. Nope, come back. Then there's Wade, Aurora, Judy, Cookie, Meringue. We've already got Meringue. There's Bianca, Chrissy, Gabby, Marshall, Chevra, Apple, Dom, Freya, Fuchsia, Gail, Peanut, Iggly, Tutu, Etoile, Midge, Piper, Freckles, Pom Pom, Megan. I love Megan. I had Megan on Poofy Land at the very, very beginning. Does she really? Can you ask Naomi to stay, or do you have to ask her? Is that your first? No, isn't your first campsite villager always a smug? Where do we stop? Oh, Megan. And then Pinky, Ursula, Claudia, Vladimir is a bear cub, Renee Rhino, Velma goat, Chelsea deer, Peaches is a pink horse, Rhonda and Miranda. As for cats, Felicity, Olivia, rabbits, Ruby, Snake, Chrissy, Gabby. I think Snake is a very pink bunny. And then dogs, there's Cookie, Daisy, squirrels, Marshall would work. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's always a smug. Because yours was Colton, mine was Eugene, TirkRTreat was Pietro, and Poofy Lands was so long ago that I would literally have to. I want to say mine was Rooney, way back, like 2020, way back. So okay, so Stitches is out. Lolly, I love Lolly. Lolly's so cute, but gray. Cherry's red. Ruby's red and white. Tiffany. Tiffany and Ruby are maybe. But that's the one that I have with photos. Let's see. Shep. Oh, I know everybody loves Shep. I've never had Shep. Well, not, I say everybody loves, no, that's pretty arbitrary. Not everybody loves Shep. I've also got, for NPCs, I've got Katie, Jack. Oh, I also have Ribot. And then Grams is an NPC. And then, let me see, I've got Blanca. Oh, I forgot that I had them. Okay, that's my 4 NPCs. I think that's not mixed in anymore. But I forgot about these guys over here. These aren't NPCs. These I've also got Pietro, June, Coco, Julian, and Anka. And those are the ones that actually have little stickers. And then I've got a stack with no stickers. Let's see, we've got Molly, we've got Chrissy, Maple, Sprinkle, we've got Sprinkle, Marshall, Gloria is a white duck with purple hair. I've wanted to have June on an island. I've got Mayel, Blue Bear, Bonbon, Fauna, Sally, Eric, Francine. Oh, we've got Chrissy and Francine. Mary. Oh, Mary is so cute. I'm gonna put in the stack. Hazel. Opal is a pretty elephant. We got Bo. Ooh, there's Apple. We got Apple. Muffy. Shuri. Oh, we got Diana. Flurry. We got Flurry, and we've got Pico is the last one of the amiibos that I have already made. These are my DIY amiibos. Shh! Don't nobody snitch to me. Don't nobody snitch on me. Don't y'all dare. Don't tell Nintendo. Shh. Hush. Shh, shh, shh. Okay, I'm gonna put them up because if I bump it, this is going flying. Okay. Oh, Lily and Lolly. I'm gonna put them up. Bones. Oh, I think we've had Bones. We've had Bones. No, we haven't had Bones. No, we have not had Bones. So Maria, you don't have any amiibos, you say, huh? Really? Okay. Alrighty. Guess where I picked that up at? Gosh, what's wrong with me? Okay, so we've got a great stack. So we've got Etoile and Chelsea. That's the only two out of my real amiibos. I do love Cinnamoroll's items, which I guess I need to scan them in just so I can get the items and have them. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. And actually, if you've got Treasure Islands, then most of the time you can get them there for free as well. So I don't blame you. I am kicking myself though. So I wasn't on the up and up, and it was before, and again, the whole hindsight thing is I was kicking myself for I didn't know what the amiibos were for, because we have like old school. See, there we go. I done dropped the one. Hold on, let me get that. No nails, can't pick it up. There we go. Please don't judge me. Even internally, don't judge me. So way back before Animal Crossing New Horizons dropped, I saw bins. Okay, so how many of you go to Walmart? Okay, most of us in the US have been in a Walmart and have to probably still frequently go to Walmart. Do we like it? No. Marie, I'm judging. I wouldn't expect anything less from my best friend Marie. If your best friends can't judge you openly, then no one can, and they won't put up for it because they're the only ones that can judge you. Kind of like, you know how you can make fun of your siblings but nobody else can? I don't have siblings, so I don't know that. I don't know how that works. But apparently my brother-in-law can. He torments me all the time, and I'm like, dude, at our age, and he's like, you're my sister. I said sister-in-law. He's like, doesn't matter. So I am learning what it's like to have real siblings. Anyway, so I'm still kicking myself from a little extra podcasty cast here. Good morning, Verdonia. Good morning. Sorry, I was trying to stay focused on what I was saying. I did see you come in. I'm so glad to see you this morning. Thank you so much for being here and joining us. So anyway, Walmart. Before, and I'm talking about like at least a solid 6 months before this iteration of Animal Crossing New Horizons dropped. Pretty much, yeah. I'm calling her my sister. Poor Marie. I'm always like, Marie, did you hear her? Just like furiously texting, Marie. Poor Marie. You guys should send all of the love to Marie. Really and truly, you really should. She puts up with my shenanigans like pretty much all day, every day. So I don't even know if Marie has any real siblings, so yeah. she has to deal with me now. and I'm sure it's like, but you're just an internet friend. Quit texting me. I'm kidding. If she didn't like me, she wouldn't respond. So anyway. So the bins. Okay, so when you go back to electronics, you guys have seen the like the big bins of like big boxes of candy. Oh, you do? Well, I don't. I absolutely 100% do not blame you. I feel that. I feel that, Marie. But so anyway, okay, so there's like the $5 movies, and then like you see sometimes like I don't even know if they even have had it out since the global issue. We all know what I'm talking about. The big bins of like the movie theater sized candy, or at least what you could used to be able to get at a movie theater, the big boxes. Anyway, those kind of bins, they had slap full, like 2 or 3 in our little town before we moved. No. No, it was after we moved to Topeka. In those bins, they were slap full of just hundreds and hundreds of amiibo packs. And I was like, and they were $1. I kid you not, they were $1. And I'm kicking myself. I'm kicking myself for not getting all, like, not all of them, but like, you know, as many as I could, you know? Because I had no idea. I had no idea that that amiibos would be useful. I'm sure that apparently a lot of people knew, because it wasn't too long before it, like, 3 bins went down to 2, then to 1. So, and then everybody went to searching for them after, at the time, was the new Animal Crossing. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Lion. Absolutely right. If she didn't love me, she wouldn't be here. And I'm so happy that you guys must love me, because y'all are here too. Listening to me talk and not do anything, getting nothing accomplished. Okay, Jared, yes, enjoy, and I totally understand. I do that as much as I can. Sorry, I did not want to just like loudly like hiccup into the microphone, so I sounded a little weird there, like for a second. So, okay. After all of that about the amiibos, there were so many amiibos, and I'm still kicking myself for not getting at least like one of all of the, you know, for $1. So I'm so glad that somebody posted on YouTube a while back on how to use the NFT coins and cards and to make your own. They work exactly the same. I've never had an issue with them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9, 10, 11. We've got 11 total. 2 that are the Sanrio, and then, which is Etoile and Chelsea. Then we've got Flurry, Diana. Apple is red. I can't remember what Mary looks like. Merry. Francine is the blue bunny. Marshall, you know, we all know Marshall. There's Sprinkle. Chrissy is a pink bunny, and then Ruby is a white bunny with red eyes. So I separated. Francine is blue, but if we have Chrissy, it wouldn't be unheard of to have Francine, right? She's just very blue. And let me look real quick before we get started. We've got 42 tickets, and I'm gonna look at the why do I even do that? I need to stop. Because I've got Discord right here. Okie dokie. Not villager in boxes. Villager lookup. Okay, so backslash villager lookup species. Oh, what is, wait, no. I think, no, I did it wrong. Okay, it's backslash look, and then I put look and then you, and then it comes up automatically for category search query. And then we're gonna do villagers, search query, Mary, enter. Okay, there's Mary. It's a female peppy cat. And she's cute. She's a little cream colored cat with pink ears. You can go look at her in the Discord. Oh, and her house is perfect. It's white exterior with a pink roof. However, the inside is like an orange floor with the beaded curtain wall. So that does not match. So Mary is a very good, oh yeah. Mary would be cute. Hello, imaginations. Good morning. Welcome in. We have been, everybody's been listening to me rant. about several things. We've discussed, and I know you can probably talk about this all day long. Lord of the Rings. I talked about the Rings of Power. I talked about Wednesday. We talked about The Walking Dead. All the while needing to do a village research and haven't really started doing anything yet. And then I talked about amiibos, and then I talked about we talked about what amiibos I have. So that you see that blue mouse right there? I would really like to try. First, I've got a I'm gonna set that aside so I don't knock them on the floor. So we've got that blue mouse. I've got amiibos. I would like to try and use an amiibo to get rid of Moose. It's not that I have anything against Moose. He's, you know, is a jock. Eugene, I could have used that house on TirkRTreat. Not here. Not here, buddy. But we've, so here's my question. Thank you so much, Lion Spear. Thank you so much. I appreciate your faith in me. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't bore everyone to tears, basically. That's what I didn't want to do. Okay, so now my question is, I've got a new housing kit in my pocket. Do I have to place that first before we can go on a search? Because we got 42 tickets and we've got like 11 amiibos. So oh, I see that. Yeah. So you haven't seen it because at least the dwarves are true to character. We've watched a few. We haven't finished it. We watched a few so far. I admit, I go on a whole long rant about watching like 18 hours of walking. I'm not gonna get started on that again. I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay, so we gotta place it. Not all of them though, but I tell you what. So I was shocked, shocked with Lord of the Rings. Not Lord of the Rings, but the Rings of Power. So watching it and then it hit me, the King of the Elves, I was like, I knew it. Imaginations, y'all. Imaginations has read the books and has all the tea. I'm very confident that Imaginations has all the tea. Let's go try. Look, all we can do, it'd be wasting a ticket. Let's go see. It's worth a test. Okay, so this is the first plot post campsite villager. So far, let's look at the map. We've got, should have 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So far, 1, Moose, Nate, Eugene just moved in today, and Tammy, they can go. I'm not gonna be sad if they moved out. Shino could go. Meringue's gotta stay. Okay, so let's put that up. Anyway, so shocked. So I was sitting there and I was like, the King of the Elves, like that actor looks really, really familiar. That's the actor who played in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer, who is from the United States, Georgia, from the state of Georgia, and over there killing it with the accent. I was very impressed because that's a heavy cast of, you know, like Irish, Scottish, English actors, you know, and holding his own. I feel that way too. Cate Blanchett really was Kate, let's admit it, Cate Blanchett is an elf. Has to be. She doesn't age. Hi JR, good morning. Welcome in. We are just 2 hours later, finally. Getting to searching for villagers. I'm sorry. I am this way. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're testing out something really quick. I do have, I've got 42. We're gonna use one as a burner. I'm not too worried about the villager ticket or the Nook Miles tickets. We're gonna burn one and see if we can search for villagers before having to place down a plot. Just out of curiosity. It's a test. It's a test because I do have the villager plot, house plot in my pocket. And if nobody's here, then we know that we've got to go put the... See, I know that I've done that before, forgotten to place the plot before going. Yeah, I'm not seeing a fire, a campfire. Sorry for the sniffles. But you see these rocks? Yeah, I'm gonna pick them up while we're here. Oh, look at this abandoned rock. Oh, who knew? Oh, look, another rock that needs a home. Yeah, that's the only little bit of... Is that a rock up there? That is a rock up there. Well, look, that little rock needs a home too. Like I can't go to Treasure Islands and get rocks. Or stone. Hi, good morning. Oh, you did. That's a beautiful name. Well, welcome in. Okay, so Nave? Like Nev Campbell? Is that how you pronounce it? Ione? I don't want to butcher your name. That's a beautiful name. If that's your real name, that's a beautiful name. You hit like the lottery for names. I know, me too. Me too. And I have to like stop myself from wasting a whole lot of time of just stripping it bare because like I don't need to, but you know, the rocks needed a home. I did leave the trees and I left the coconuts because if I bring back coconuts, I'm gonna be tempted to plant them. No, you did not. I was just saying that I agree with you, Imaginations, that that Gladriel, or that Cate Blanchett must truly be an elf because she never ages. And you're absolutely right, Marie. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're doing. We were testing to see if we can... Nave? Nev? Is it more emphasis on the H? Okay, so we do have to place the plot. I just wanted to test because I had no idea that, see, I thought I had to put the plots and then craft all the stuff, and I thought I had to autofill the spots that you have to craft before you get the campsite. But I went on a whim just to test, and that's how we got Shino and Meringue. And then Nate autofilled. Yep, I agree with that, Imaginations, because them two have not aged. I don't know what they're doing, but I need some of that. Okay, we're gonna totally just totally block the pier. Don't need it. Who needs it? Nobody needs it. Oh, well, I can get that close. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Let's imagine the spot. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's a white screen. Okay, that works. Neve? okay. I looked up and there was the home mode right over, like right next to my face. I was looking, and then that one with the monocle was right next to it. That was, I'm sorry, when I looked up, that was hilarious. It could have been queued for sure, JR. I'm not sure. Just as soon as I placed the last plot, those two didn't fill. Like, because I'd already asked Meringue, and I had already placed the first plot, crafted all the items, and it still wasn't filled. And yeah, that's what I was wondering. So I was wondering, I don't want to butcher it, so I'll just keep calling you Ione, if that's okay, until we can get it figured, until I can figure it out and pronounce it properly. They made the dwarves too good looking. I mean, yeah, can't complain about that. Now the actor who's playing Durin in the Rings of Power, I swore up and down for a hot second that was Gerard Butler. I kid you not. I was like, looks young for Gerard Butler, but it's probably just a lot of makeup. It's not Gerard Butler. I mean, could be a stunt double. The way it holds the face and the accent. I was telling myself, I was like, that's got to be Gerard Butler, and I looked it up on IMDb, and it's not that. I mean, Gerard Butler's probably out of the budget, but you never know. So yeah, I'm wondering if Nate, JR, going back to what we were talking about just a second ago, I think that Nate was already like in the queue, but I somehow, I guess, subverted it because I had no idea that I could go invite them before basically I even put the plots down. And I'd already asked Meringue and Shino, but like they didn't fill as soon as I got done after placing the plots, crafting the stuff, and I'd already asked them to come to the island. They still weren't filling, and it wasn't until after Nate filled that boom that the last two filled. True. That's true imaginations. Okay, thank you, Ione. I appreciate that. Like I said, I do not want to botch your name. I don't. But that's a beautiful name. I got a boring name. It's Poofy. I know it's a little weird, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, sorry, that was just like a really long yawn. All right, hold on just a second. Let me take a little drink or something. All right, I'm back. Sorry. And then I come back and I just go all in the mic. Yeah, JR. No, I totally agree with you, JR. Yeah, Nate was the first one to fill the plot, and it was an autofill. So I don't know. I still haven't, as long as I've been playing this game, still haven't figured out all the mechanics. To be fair, for 2 years I played on one island, and in the last 3-4 months we're on like the second island. And oh, there we go. Nope, no thank you. I mean, I don't have anything against the monkeys, but very orange. I love orange, but bell-bottom dubstep. Yep, let's go. Let's go. I need to make the poll for what movie we want to watch. Does Does anybody, are any of y'all interested in watching sorry, I thought I had a hiccup. Watching Studio Ghibli movies next week? In Discord. We'll be watching it in Discord. I can't stream it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that would violate a lot of terms of service. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do Twitch yet. So I did think about playing some other games on Twitch because I don't know. Like, I know that like YouTube, the algorithm for YouTube, and I'm sure that you've heard other people talk about this, is like sticking with one game and then just making another channel to play other games. You know, the algorithm doesn't like you to deviate very much, but to stick to your, basically stay in your lane with the content. But I don't know how it works over on Twitch, and I do have a Twitch account. I mainly use it for they're not my treasure islands. I don't host them. A very pink kangaroo. That is a very pink kangaroo. Do we want a kangaroo? I am gonna go say hi just because I can't remember. Marcy. Nice to meet you, Marcy. Oh, she's got, and the baby's got little stars in their eyes. Oh, it's nice to meet you too, Marcy. Okay, so the thing about the elves in Lord of the Rings is that the long hair, slow deliberate speech, and the cool tone coloring. See, ethereal, and yeah, and otherworldly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's the classic hallmarks of an elf, you know? So I understand. What if, okay, so in the power of Rings of Power, Elrond, which is Arwen's dad, right? In the Lord of the Rings movies, has short hair. I'm gathering that it's because Elrond is very young, because this is supposed to be like hundreds of years before Lord of the Rings, right? Am I right, or am I imagining that? Did I misunderstand? Yeah, they're gonna be bratty teenagers. I mean, they gotta start somewhere. Everybody loves a teenage drama. And I like JR starting probably, yes, let's take the kangaroo. Marie's like, no. I'm afraid that if it's anything like who was that? This one that I would have taken. The Second Age. Okay, yeah, it takes place in the Second Age. See, like I said, I haven't read the books, so I admit that I've only watched the movies. Yeah, went to a whole rant about that. Really? So that's like a completely out of character for Galadriel? Oh, thank you so much, Iona. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I am right now just using it for, I have my account and I use it primarily. I say use it. I'm active primarily when I'm visiting the treasure islands that I'm subbed to. So one day I'm gonna figure out how to use Twitch. I'm feeling like an old boomer, like, how do I use this? What's this new? And I say boomer like I'm not, like I'm young. I'm not young, but like, you know how you feel like an old person and you wake up one day and you're like, technology? I don't, what? Why have you turned your back on me, technology? So yeah, I haven't, and I know there's probably just the naming conventions, like, okay, so YouTube has subscribers, Twitch has followers. I know they had to be different, I get that, but like, I guess there's just a lot more things that you can actually do more on Twitch than on YouTube is what I'm figuring. And that is a very yellow tiger. And I think I passed up, did I pass up a bottle on one of the last islands? Just not even, oh, I'm gonna grab this stone. Whee! So anyway, yeah. Yellow, very, very yellow tiger. Can't even tell you the name. Really? I didn't even know that there was another book. Oh, yeah. See, okay, so yes, I have heard that. The only reason why I know that and heard it, and I'm pretty sure that you can, I feel very confident, is that car.h does that, or at least used to. I haven't seen, has anybody heard from Car? Since I got my freedom sock, I was wanting to catch some streams. They moved back to the US and I haven't seen where Car's been live. But yeah, I do believe there is a way to do both. I haven't figured it out. I'm pretty sure there's videos. I was like, I'm gonna do one thing first. Get used to it. and then try to add to it instead of like doing it all at one time. Little lizard brain, little goldfish brain needs to do one thing at a time. I did see that. Yeah, I saw that Imaginations that Car posted for Thanksgiving, and that's all I've seen as well. I check every once in a while to see if Car's been active. Why do you got so much dialogue, Wilbur? I feel like there should be like a thing that you can say, don't ask me this again. Alligator, alligator. Think Dell. I would love to play Villager Bingo, but like that requires some extra setup that I need to figure out as well. I'm learning. Because before we got, when I was trying to get over my fear of actually starting to stream, I did do my best to get a lot of it preset up, so I felt prepared. And then, like, I was like, all the other stuff's just landing up. I'm just gonna add. We'll work on that as we come to it. You should then you should read Silmarillion. Silmarillion. Sometimes Elvish, or sometimes Tolkien is hard to wrap your words around. I don't know. I'm gonna encourage you to read it. I know that you love to read, and if you read it, you can tell me all the deets. I used to love to read. I loved to read so much, especially when I was a teenager, and and then I went to college, and I had to read. Oh, that's a hard pass. I don't even know who that is. It's a gorilla. I'm sure there's nothing I want. I don't even care if it's Money Rock Island right now. Oh, but anyway, yeah, I used to love to read. I used to read, stay up. I would stay up all night, get up, go to school the next day. went to college, had to read so much and write so many papers. My legit, like, I used to joke and say, yeah, my attention span is magazine. No, my attention span now is Pinterest. Seriously, I can't. I have had the hardest time trying to actually find the time to sit and read. That way I can comprehend what I'm reading, because I can read it and then like get the gist, but not like I could keep up with a story. So it would have to be not a story that's very involved, you know, that has like, what am I trying to say? Not necessarily wordplay, but like if they're trying to get you to come to a point on your own with reading context. I don't have that kind of time right now. Not with a toddler. And I know I could probably read at night, but if I read at night, I wouldn't make it past about 10 words and I'd be out. I know. Cherry Ames, I've heard of that. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually a great idea. That is a great idea. I might have to try that. I think I need to find something that's gonna like really, like something I really want to read, because my SO felt the same way. It was like, he used to love to read too. And then, I don't know what it is about college, just... is this Tipper? Why am I even trying to go across? There's land. There's land there. Hi, who are you? Norma! That's Norma! Okay, the other one, then who was I? No, wait, you had Naomi, Marie. Come to your campsite? It was Naomi, right? Not Norma? Norma's so cute. Aww. Huh. Well, cute. But again, Christmas Island, looking for pink and white, cold. Yeah, Naomi. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Cherry Ames is a nurse in the first few books and involved in the war effort. Yeah. Okay. I do like, does anybody remember? Yeah, those sound like good books to me too, Ione. I really enjoyed watching Peggy Carter. I kind of liked it more than actually watching S.H.I.E.L.D. I liked Peggy Carter's storyline. Oh, but I will tell you this. So it's something that we watch sometimes with the in-laws, and we've already watched them all, but like the BBC made at the Agatha Christie Ms. Marple. I love Ms. Marple. Oh, awesome. That's great to know that they're available both at that Cherry Ames is available at Amazon and Walmart. Sorry, that just sounded like it was a product plug. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm kidding. That's so cringy. Let's turn up. Oh, no, let's plug up the monitor real quick. Gotta plug up the baby monitor. Cause out your baby sleeping. And we did throw the controller on the floor, so yay. Yeah, I could totally see that, Imaginations, that those books would be perfect for you. Now, movies from the 30s and 40s, I guess mine are more the 50s. Oh, the original Auntie Mame with, what's her name, Rosalind? Oh, I've forgotten her last name. That's my favorite Auntie Mame. Lucille Ball, I think, did a good job, but I like the Rosalind. Black hair, or dark brown hair, very dark hair. Is it Rosalind Russell? Is that who played that Auntie Mame? Auntie Mame. That's one of my, I guess does it fall under a Rodgers and Hammerstein? But like those, The King and I, those, yes. That's the one. I felt like that was a stellar performance. I really enjoyed that one. That's one of my, if I do get a chance to watch it, I try to catch that one. It's like, I wish I had an auntie. I wish I had an Auntie May. Who are you? Who are you? It's a Sprinkle. Oh, Sprinkle is blue, not pink and white. How do we feel about Sprinkle? How do we feel about Sprinkle? Sprinkle sure is cute. Fiddler on the Roof with Barbara Streisand, that was a good one. That was a good one. Was it Was that Fiddler on the Roof with Streisand? I haven't watched them in years and years and years. How do we feel about Sprinkle? We do have Sprinkle's amiibo. It's a DIY amiibo, but we got it. It is a winter villager. It is... Oh, that was Yentl. That was Yentl. Thank you. I'm looking at it right here. I've got Sprinkles amiibo. Should we pass? Move on. Let's move on. All right. Haller has spoken. We shall. It's not my island, but it will be when I'm a pop star. That's awesome. Yes. We love that energy, Sprinkle. You get that island, Sprinkle. All right. Wilbur, take us home. Stovetop Glockenspiel. Where do these... I'm sorry, like, it's a lot of dialogue, but it's hilarious, and I was saying dialogue over and over and over, but it's still funny to me. All these just, like, nonsense words that they use. Stovetop Glockenspiel. It's not even. Oh, is Starsky in Fiddler on the Roof? I didn't even realize that. I have heard of it, and I have probably caught parts of episodes, but that was like a way long time ago, and I was but just a young person then, and like I like cop shows now. Mainly I really like forensic shows more, but like The Rookie and, you know, stuff like that, you know, your normal cop shows. I kind of like more like the comedy ones more than the drama ones, except for Law and Order. Law and Order is its like own thing. I do like classic shows and movies as well. I also like new ones too. I try to be hip and on the up and up. You think so? Okay, so okay, if 70s cop shows are peak entertainment, what about OG Magnum PI? What, did that actually start in the 70s? Or I thought it was just purely 80s. We do watch the new Magnum PI with my in-laws. Okay, oh, we got Bamboo Island. Oh, what are these things? Are these the bamboos? I don't need any bamboo. Oh, this is a blue duck. Is this Derwin? Hey! Now... Okay. Okay. Nintendo, I see what you did there. And you didn't have to do it. Bell bottom J-pop. I'm gonna agree with you on that. But I love, speaking of Tom Selleck, okay, everybody knows, or if you don't know, now you know, one of my favorite shows is Bob's Burgers. Not gonna lie, I love that show. I can watch it over and over and over and over. I usually can just put it on, let it keep going. The temptation is killing me. I love how Linda Belcher is obsessed with Tom Selleck's mustache. I don't know why. It is just the funniest thing to me. And we all know it. That's why she married Bob. I know, Derpy Derwin. I know. Yeah, it's much more different than what I remember, but again, I like watched it, bits and pieces of it when I was younger. So like I kind of remember with the characters, but it's one that I can watch and I can stick with the storyline. Storyline's pretty good. As in it being kind of like, here's the like the NCIS setup. I feel like that show has set a precedent for a lot of crime drama shows now. And where's that you start off with the I don't even know. Is this Shep? It's Shep. Hi Shep. Bye Shep. Although, I guess we kind of need a sleigh dog, right? What are this? This is not the bamboos. It's a fossil that I didn't need. Oh, great. Here you go, Shep. I found your fossil. You can have it back. But yeah, so it sets up like the whole story within like the first few minutes, and it's all dramatic, like like how was this person, you know, blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, like you roll to the crime scene first, and then you get into like backtracking the whole story, which you know. Sorry. I just figured that Shep buried it. I mean, I didn't want to take Shep's things. I feel like they should have done like a second gen, you know, with like Higgins. Like that should have been like Higgins' daughter, you know, had a whole lot of backstory of was trained, like go Lara Croft with it, I guess. I don't know, you know? I don't know. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. But yeah, I kind of... But I guess it's been long enough that you can, I guess do whatever you want with it, you know? Let's change it up and, you know... do it completely different. That would have been cool. That would have been really cool if they'd have made it like Magnum's daughter. That would have worked. And if like Higgins had a daughter, that would have been a duo, right? That would have been awesome. All right, hold on. I need to check something real quick. Okay, sorry. I was checking in to see if Ernie was still going to be streaming this morning. We're supposed to go raid. We're supposed to go raid Ernie this morning. Okay, so I'm starting to get concerned about my phone. So it keeps buzzing because I usually have it on silent, and I've got it oh, sorry, I just saw a breaking news thing. Anyway, so it's buzzing, but I'm not getting any notifications coming in. So I'm a little worried that that my phone is just buzzing for funsies. Okay, okay. Ernie's online? Okay. Ernie's not streaming yet. Is he, Marie? Hi, Dare to Dream. Good morning. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, okay, so like, I know a lot of people growing up, like they were obsessed with all of those shows, you know, like Kojak the Rookies, Adam 12, Starsky and Hutch, and all that. Okay, Arnie wasn't supposed to start until in about 30 minutes. So... ah, dang it. I guess we gotta climb. See, friends, this is why you leave your ladder and your pole at home. Okay, let's see. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Is this... oh, are you Aurora? Yes, Aurora. That's our second penguin. That is our second penguin. So... I flew past slaying it once. It looked pretty from the air. Well, thank you. Thank you. It is what it is. What do we feel about Aurora? I know, not pink. Should we move on and just see who's out there? Should we? Aurora might come back up. I think I'm gonna make an executive decision. And let's see who else is out there right now. Because I really feel like that's our second penguin for today. Let's see if we get Aurora a second time. What do you guys think? Well, too late. Too late. Adam 12 is your favorite one? Imaginations? I don't remember ever watching Adam 12. I know I've caught I know Kojak because I can see the actor in my head, so I know that, and the character Kojak. Starskin Hutch, like everybody knows Starskin Hutch, but I don't think I'm not sure about Adam 12. I'm trying to think. We are looking for villagers that are like pink and white, white and pink, pink or white, but they're also like winter cold, like what was I just saying? That are like winter villagers, you know? So we have 11 amiibos that we can work with. We just placed a plot, so we were gonna do just a little search, and we have a long list that we made a couple of weeks back, and we're just gonna see what we can, you know, see if we were lucky on a villager search. But that's what we're looking for. Is I can't say necessarily specific because it's a long list that could, you know, that kind of fits into what we'd all talked about being really good villagers. Okay, so this is kind of one, but like she's like all the bright pink. This is Renee. Oh, if it ain't, wait, do I know you? Is Renee a sisterly? Okay, imaginations. All right, well, we'll see you in a little bit. All right. Ernie's gonna start in 30-ish minutes. I think Ernie's busy getting everything prepped and ready. Huh. Renee is on the list, but like way down on the bottom of the list. So, oh look, my daily text message from Bones Coffee. Yes, Chrissy is one on the list. I do have Chrissy's amiibo. The only thing is that really they are. Oh no, Marie. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yes, Cookie is also on the list. Let's see. I've got the list still pulled up. I am not. I'm not happy to see that. Oh no! I can almost guarantee you Mississippi's on that list too. Okay, let's see. On the list that I had asked everybody like who they thought would be good, because I couldn't think at the time. I was trying to think, and I was like this villager, that villager, and we crowdsourced it, and everybody was so kind, and y'all came correct, not gonna lie. We've got Fang, Whitney, Hans, Flurry, Diana, Deirdre, Rudy, Shino. We got Shino. There's Wade. Aurora is on the list. Judy, Cookie, Meringue. Already have Meringue on the island. Bianca, Chrissy, Gabby, Marshall, Chevra, Apple, Dom, Freya, Fuchsia, Gail, Peanut, Iggly, Tutu, Etoile, Midge, Piper, Freckles, Pom Pom, Megan, Pinky, Ursula, Claudia, Vladimir, Bear Cub, Renee the Rhino, Velma the Goat, Chelsea the Deer, Peaches the Horse, Rhonda the Rhino, Miranda the Duck. And then I thought, oh, hey, I'll organize this by species. And then Felicity, Olivia are cats. For rabbits, there was I was about to say Rudy. That's a cat. Ruby, Snake, Chrissy, Gabby. Dogs, Cookie, Daisy, and squirrels, Marshall. And then I got tired of trying to... I was like, this is too much. There's too many. Imaginations. You're so funny. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. So that's... But we also have... I didn't think about this ahead of time. So... Yes, Judy is on the list. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, let's see. Outside. I'll just do with outside. Outside of Poofy's house. Yeah, I'm in Mississippi. MS. Yep, MS. Capital M, capital S. Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. How did I know? I knew it. So, was thinking about, and I know some people do this and some people don't. On TirkRTreat, I didn't do that. I mean, like as in villagers having specific roles on the island, like they work. Which I would love. Like that would be awesome if I could put them to do a task. Like that would be amazing. Wouldn't it be cute to actually have like it was on like HHP where you could have them like working in a cafe, you know, stuff like that, but like outside. So we've got a hot chocolate stand, an ice skating rink. I was thinking about doing a proper ice skating rink and then like a frozen pond, and then having like they could like quote unquote go ice skating there. I thought I want a frozen pond for sure. But then there's a tree farm. We've got a bakery. So if Meringue has the role on the island as the patissier or a bakery, then Meringue's got, you know, like Meringue makes sense on the island. But I was wondering if that's another way that we could think about it, and like how to pare down this very long list, because these are a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones on here. But I am not sure like which ones to definitely snap up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, we've got hot chocolate stand, ice skating rink, tree farm, bakery. That's in my house build, sleigh rides, the holiday market, like a Santa's grotto, and that's like 7-ish, quote unquote, rolls. Like does that make sense? Does that make sense? I love Cookie. I did have Cookie on Poofy's on Poofy Land. Oh, like a while before. But sadly she ended up leaving. I was ready for some new villagers, and this was before I finalized Poofy Land and really just went to town, just decorating and saying like, this is the theme. And then I just kind of let, like, I had Cookie, Meringue, Megan. I really did like Megan. I had Teddy. Teddy was a starter. Oh, you're not gonna believe this. Renee, the horse, is a starter for Poofy Land, and it took me nearly 2 years to get that horse's photo. I kid you not. I was mad. I was telling, if you look through some of the comments, like some older videos, and you happen to see a comment from me about Renee saying, y'all come get her. I can't get her to leave. I can't get her to move. I can't get her to give me a photo. I can't get her to do nothing. She truly is a sisterly, isn't she? Punchy, punchy, punchy. I'm trying to think. Punchy cat. Is Punchy a cat? Am I wrong? I don't know if I have necessarily a favorite villager, you know? No, I'm thinking Pearl. That's who I'm thinking of. I want to say Punchy. Punchy's blue, purple. That's not Bob. I know Bob. Come on with the dialogue. Why did I do that myself again? I did it to myself again. I forgot to. I should have dropped the. I should have dropped the pole and the ladder. Made it easier. Zucker. Oh, we all know. Well, I don't know if we all know, but there was a while I had Marina and Zucker together on the island. And I think octopi love was blossoming. They were like going to pick fruit together. They were hanging out. I mean, I documented it all on Instagram. We're gonna try and drop, when we go back, we're gonna run out and drop the ladder and the poles that we so we make this easier on us. Yes, you did, Marie, didn't you? I remember that. That was like months ago. Oh my gosh, was that almost a year ago? Will I still need it? Darn. Oh, I guess I will. All right, I'll keep the pole. I just heard that if you don't take a ladder and a pole, that you'll get like flatter islands. And I was like, how can we expedite this? Really? But does that make them leave? Like, is that a good way to get rid of them? You know, asking for a friend. But I guess I don't actually, I can't say that I hate any, villagers, because I feel like hate's a strong word for hate. I feel like hate is a very strong word for like nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's just bits of code, you know? But then I got Clay on TirkRTreat. Wait, did I drop the wrong thing? Oh no, I still have the pole. Okay, just making sure. And I did not expect, had no idea on TirkRTreat. And then when we started this island, ooh, I was getting worried. I was getting worried because when you craft when you set the plots down, you got to do the crafting for them, right? On Poofy Land, first island ever, clay auto-filled. And I was like, okay, sure. And I was like, okay, you're not my favorite. And then Clay kept fleas. And I was like, great, you've got fleas. And then it was, oh, you've got fleas. Okay, Clay, you've always got fleas, right? This is the problem, right? You just have fleas. You're infesting my island with fleas. And it took forever. It felt like it took a while before Clay moved on. And then we started TirkRTreat, and guess what happened? This is Velma. Yeah, Velma is way down on the list. We are getting a bunch of pink villagers. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Velma. Aww. What do we think? What do we think about Velma? Velma is on the list, way down on the list. I think I added Velma to the list because Velma's pink. And I do like the goats. I do like the goats. Uh-oh, somebody's wakey. Or is waking up. He's making noises. He's all Tiny One's all burritoed up. saw big baby yawn. I say baby, he's 2. He's my baby. Pass. All right. Take us home, Wilbur. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was trying to think of like where a goat would fit. Like deer, yeah, deer. Because so this have I explained what I'm thinking for this valley for this island? So this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so once we get our plots filled, because that's what this morning I went to the next day. I didn't time travel. It was just I'd forgotten to close out the game. And so as soon as I opened up the game, automatically, new day, Eugene has moved in, and I hadn't even been able to get Isabel to tell me about any island evaluations as of yet. And that's what okay, so Eugene moved in. First campsite villager, have to ask them. Okay, Diana is on the list. Diana is a deer though, right? You hear that? Oh, can y'all hear that? He stopped. He rolled over, yawned, and then stood up, and then just starts jumping up and down in the bed. And then he just kind of flopped face first, and then like covered his head up, and then just flopped down. He's now got his blanket over his head and jumping on the bed. Well, crib. He's jumping in the crib. He's so funny. I'm sorry. He's so funny. This kid. It's the cutest thing. Okay, let me tell you this real quick while I keep going through this dialogue. But then I'll bring us up to speed about the island. So the cutest thing right now that Tiny One has been doing recently is he's on the kick of hopping everywhere. Okie dokie, dear dream. We will be here for another few minutes, but we're gonna go as soon as we can see Ernie is live. We're gonna go raid Ernie. We're gonna end and go raid Ernie because I'm hoping that we can get in a couple more. A couple more Nook Mile ticket islands. So anyway, he's hopping everywhere he goes, and is a cute thing. Oh, that is sparrow, or it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a bird. It is just a bird. Bell bottom karaoke. This is stovetop leg warmer. Okay, so anyway, going back to I guess it's because I took so long. Yeah, I did see the notification for that. I did see that, Marie. So must have been working on that, and then is gonna start streaming. I bet that's what I'm guessing. That was really nice of Ernie to do that, to put out like personalized birthday videos. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm just like, happy birthday. Welcome back, Imaginations. We haven't found anybody yet. We are trying to hurry up and get going. Come on. I know, buddy. So anyway, so Eugene autofilled, and as soon as I walked into resident services, it automatically, I don't want to say triggered, but that's not, I know there's another word for it, and I can't remember it right now. Yeah, Hornsby, I think that's Hornsby, the blue rhino, the very, very blue rhino. He's so blue. I hope we can go see a doctor about that. Well, Wilbur's very blue too, so I'm kidding. Blue is a perfectly normal color even for humans. Ish. If you're normally flesh tone and then you're blue, that's not good. But actually there is a sect of people that way back, not really way back, a few generations back, they were actually blue people. They were not oxygen deprived. They were actually blue people. The blue people of West Virginia, you can totally Google it and get all the info. I'm sure there's a lot of videos on YouTube because I've watched several of them. It's a genetic mutation, I think. Mutation? Could be, no, not deletion. Anyway, it's genetic. Just put it like that, because I could have taken genetics as part of my degree program, but when I was looking for classes, every time I went to go do my, oh, is that, I don't know who that is, but they're also very blue too. But it goes from one extreme to the other. Stovetop stethoscope. I'm sorry. Yeah, Wilbur cracks me up. So anyway, Eugene moving in finally opened up Isabel doing the evaluations, and we are at a 1-star island. I don't know how we're at a 1-star island, but we are at a 1-star island. There's no weeds, there's plenty of bushes, plenty of fencing. So what I'm thinking it is that I need to put down the rest of these villager plots. I do believe that they're somewhere around, I can't remember if they're 15 or I want to say that they're 15 island development points. We've got plenty of points on scenery because Nook kept saying about island development. We have 2 bridges. I haven't placed any inclines as of yet, but because we've placed the museum, but we haven't upgraded it. I don't know if that is half the points, because when you have the museum, I heard that it's 30 points, but everybody was showing that that was a fully upgraded, not fully finished, like not all the donations, but okay, welcome back, dear Dream and Okie Dokie Imaginations. But we have Nook's Cranny, that's 30 points. That's 30 island development points. We've got Able Sisters, that's 30 island development points. I think that upgrading resident services is also maybe, I'm not sure. Don't hold me to resident services being 30, counting towards 30 island development points. But I don't know if just placing the museum or / Blather's tent is 30 points, or if you have to have the actual museum building to have those 30 points. I'm not sure. That's not clear to me. But I do know that, okay, art is live. We're gonna finish up this island and then we're gonna go raid art, okay? Because I do gotta go mod. Alright. And I will stay. Do y'all want me to stay? Oh, there's ketchup. I wanted that ketchup for so long. Ketchup, such a cutie potatoes. Okay. I'm ready to go home. I feel bad with being like, do we do one more just real quick? But anyway, Nook was saying that we need to do island development points So I'm pretty sure that we've gotten all this, we're maxed out, or we have enough scenery points, because I think you need to have 160 scenery, or somewhere over 90 scenery points, which is your fencing, flowers, bushes, and items. And we've got items. We've got the items. So, there's that. And so we've got to place 4 more, and we're on the first one of 4, because we've already talked to Nook about Project KK. So that's where we're at. So, okay, everybody, you ready? Are you guys ready? I'm kind of excited. I don't know how to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna end, and we're gonna go, let's go raid Ernie. Yeah, you ready? Let's go raid Ernie. We are ending. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dare to Dream. I'm so sorry. But is it your hair? That's the question. Is that your hair? Double check it. It could have fallen off. You don't know. You don't know. All right. So, everybody. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Dare to Dream. Can you get another one? Yes. Yes, Ernie is live. All right, let's go raid Ern. Let's go raid Artist Ern. You guys don't have to say anything. You can just say hi, raid. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't trust it either. I don't blame you at all. All right, so what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I think what I can do is, okay, everybody, let's go raid Ernie. Sure, yeah, we could do a poofy raid. That's fine with me. Ernie is doing kitchen battles. We will be back tomorrow morning, close to 8 a.m. We will see. We will see. Like, I was supposed to be here 8 this morning, but here we are. I will do some searching off camera. Off camera, doesn't matter. Off stream. And if we get somebody, I'll update. And if I do find somebody, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to invite somebody to the campsite. And thank you so much, Marie. There is a link to Ernie's stream. Everybody, let's go raid. I'm going to end it and shut up. And any pertinent information, I'll just ping you on Discord. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Drink some water. Drink some water. We're basically plants with very complicated feelings, and a lot of protein. Anyway, I digress. So have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here, and I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Bye.